Started. My name is Fuglioak, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to aim properly in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. By aim properly, I mean train your aim, get a little bit better, get those saucy one-taps, you know. It's just a quick aim guide. I say quick, but there's a lot of segments. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a screen right here, right now, segmenting up different segments of how to aim, practice your aim really. So you're going to have sensitivity, crosshair, your raw aim, and your mentality. I would cover pre-firing and pre-aiming and all that, but that's a whole complete new video that I really cannot be asked getting into. And you all probably know pre-aiming and pre-firing on most maps by now. If not, then go find somebody else's video because I'm too lazy to do that. Right, okay, to get it started, I'm going to talk to you about sensitivity. Right. Sensitivity is key when it comes to aiming in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, because too high of a sensitivity, you're gonna overflick. Too low of a sensitivity, you'll underflick. And it's not about finding the sweet spot between the two, it's about finding which one you can control the best. So yeah, it's which sensitivity you can control the best. It's all up to the person who is doing the aiming, of course, but to find a comfortable sensitivity, you're all probably playing on a sensitivity now that you've been playing on for a while, and that may seem comfortable to you, but clearly you're here to try and train your aim. Clearly you're on this video to try and train your aim, so it would be a good idea for you to change your crosshair, change your sensitivity up and down, just to find out which one you can control better. It's not about which one feels good, it's about how well you can control it, manipulate your crosshair movement. So, I used to play on sensitivity 2, right? And to me, right now, that just feels too fast. As you can see here, when I'm tracing this bot's head, as I'm going around, I'm usually bringing it off to the left, bringing it over to the right when I'm trying to trace his head. And it's just, it feels a little bit off. I try to flick to something, and like as you can see, I'll overflick or underflick, and it just feels wrong. This is what I used to play in for so long, and I thought I felt comfortable with it, but I didn't have a lot of control over it. Now that I've changed down my sensitivity to 1.8, I feel as if I have a lot more control over my crosshair. Like I can confidently flick and micro adjust at the same time. Like, obviously I'm gonna overflick because I'm fucking bad at the game, but you know what I mean. Like, oh, that's a really bad example. Sensitivity. It's not all about what you have on your mouse or what you have in game. Also, your Windows sensitivity. So, you know, I think everybody knows this can throw you off. The best thing to do, if you want to keep it consistent, if you're changing computers or anything like that, have raw input 1 on. This completely ignores any sensitivity adjustments other than your mouse and in the game. So that being said, yeah, just keep raw input on. Like, I used to have it off and I was missing too many shots, it felt weird. Turn it back on, now I can hit a few more shots better, easier. Right. That's basically the sensitivity part of it. You need to find a sensitivity that feels comfortable to control, not comfortable to flick with and all that. It's just all about control. You're not going to be flicking here, there and everywhere in a game. It's how well you can peek a corner and micro adjust to somebody's head. Peek a corner, micro adjust to somebody's head. Like, it's not all about fucking sick one taps, 180, one flicks, whatever the fuck you call it, right? That's pretty much the end of sensitivity. That's all I can say is find the sensitivity that you're on, go up a few points, go down a few points, and see which one you can control a little bit better. Usually the lower the sensitivity, the better you can control it. Right now I am on DPI of 400 and a sensitivity of 1.8, and I feel that's a sweet spot for me, but everybody's different. Now, you also have polling rate when it comes to your mouse. Your polling rate will be something like 500 Hz or 1000 Hz. The mouse that I have is stuck to 1000 Hz. and I'm okay with that. The higher the polling rate, the more like accurate your mouse will be. Now let's move on to the crosshair. The crosshair is the most important tool in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Forget anything else, forget all your fucking flashbangs and shit. Your crosshair will change the way that you play. A crosshair that you focus too much on will fuck up your flicks. A crosshair that you don't focus on will fuck up your aim, and vice versa. You get it, right? So here's a few examples of crosshairs that will be. You'll focus on the crosshair and you won't focus on the crosshair. So this is a crosshair that you'll focus on. This dot crosshair. You're too busy looking for the fucking dot. I mean, you can have your border around it, but even then, if you have your draw outline on, so hold on, CL crosshair draw outline. It's too big, like for me, as a dot crosshair. Like, it's just in the way. I could be holding, I don't know, fucking long pit, and I'd have my crosshair over there, and I won't be able to see shit. It's just in the way, right? So I'll be focusing on that dot crosshair. Blah blah blah. Let me turn off the outline because I think the outline is ugly. This crosshair is one that you'll not focus too hard on because the crosshair does everything for you. In the sense of it basically shows you, here, look here, here's the middle of the crosshair. So you'll be just basically lining it up and kind of hoping for the best. Oh my god. I mean, it works. I like this crosshair. But sometimes it can get in your way, it can block your vision, blah blah blah. So, in my opinion, this crosshair is the best. It's just this one, it's beautiful. No. A gap crosshair. One that you can distinguish the gap, so it's not too big, so you're missing too many shots, and it's not too small, so you can't see your enemy. I think this is a perfect in between. I would put the values up on the screen, but I'd rather you just go into a crosshair map, like Crash's crosshair generator, and just find one for yourself. Don't use my crosshair. If you want to use my crosshair, I do have a CFG on my Steam page, which is just Fugliuk. You can probably find that instantly. And yeah, but that's basically it for crosshairs. Just don't pick something stupid. Don't pick something that you're uncomfortable with. Right. So now I'm going to move into aim practice and how to practice your aim properly. Now, this is to practice your raw aim, so forget pre-aiming and pre-firing. This is just how to practice your raw aim. So, this is the first ever method that I learned, and this is the first ever method that if I ever feel as if I can't control my crosshair, can't control my aim, then I'll just come straight back to this method, and it kind of fixes everything. Right. So, what I've done is I bound middle mouse button to bot place. Basically, what bot place does is when you type bot place, it places a bot right in front of you. So, this is great for setting up a few drills. So, to practice my flicks and shit like that, I've just set 2 bots here and here, put gods on so they can't die, and have a focal point right in the middle. From here, right, all I'll do is flick between the focal point and both of their heads, and just tap when I get to the head. So tap, 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 tap. Oh my god, I can't hit this guy for shit. Tap, 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 tap. As you can see, every now and then I'll return to the focal point, just because if I keep practicing this, I'll get used to this, and I won't be able to fucking sort my micro adjustments out, so it just adds an extra thing. Some people would just put an extra bot there, but fuck it. I do my own shit, nigga, right? So, if you want to extend your reach, just move closer. Closer. so much so that I'm in the middle of them. If I want to make it so I'll be a little bit more precise when I'm doing this shit, just move them further away from each other. So, bap, right there. I'll be in the middle of these two-ish. So, just practicing my 180s, getting used to my sensitivity. Now, from there, now I'm used to my sensitivity. I can, not accurately, but I understand how it works. I can feel it. Like, I know where to stop when I want to stop at somebody's head, you know, that type of shit. Yeah, I feel my sensitivity. Now, from there, I will go on to practicing segregating the head from the body. Like, hold on, let me show you. God's off. So, this is a whole target that you would be aiming at, right? This complete target is something that you probably spray down, you know. You'll probably get caught off mid-spray and killed. This is probably why you're here. So, I've segregated their head by doing just a simple thing, by just circling their head like that. Even when running around, just circle their head with your crosshair. And then slowly tighten the circle up so it's on their head, and then keep it going. Kind of like that. Flick targets, do it again. Flick targets, do it again. Flick targets. Kind of like, pretend the head's like a fucking a planet or some shit. And you're just like going around orbiting it, getting closer and closer. So then once you're confident enough that you've finally landed on the head at the end of the circle, or just like at the end of the thing, slapping a little tap, you know? And just keep doing that over and over again until you... Oh, well, I can't really say what till you do. Like, it just kind of helps, really. It gets you into the mentality of the head is a separate target. Keep it on the head, you know? So, just, if you want to advance it, just get into walking around, moving your crosshair around the head like that. I was moving when I shot. But it just really, really does help with segregating out the head. Now that you've done that, right? Just move on straight to head tracking. All you need to do is keep your crosshair on the head whilst you're walking around them, like this. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Now this is where your sensitivity comes into play. This is where you can decide if your sensitivity is not good enough. Too high, too low, or anything like that. See how I can like just run around, keep my crosshair on his head, dead on his head. It'll come off here and there because I'm like, it is like 3 o'clock in the morning, but still. Now that you're comfortable with doing that, you've set your sensitivity and all that, now you can go into the harder part, which is really kind of difficult. This is a method that, I don't know, will help with eco rushes and shit like that, and it'll still help you get used to the fact that the head is a completely different target than the body. So you just slap this shit on. Everybody knows this is head tracking. Put the murder wall on, put the people walking on, lock weapons because you'll probably be moving, and just track the head as they run across. Just track it. Keep tracking it. There you go. Lovely jubbly. Now do this enough until you can keep it on every time. Keep your crosshair on the head every time. And from there, practice flicking onto different people. Segregate the targets. Don't, when you see a group of people, don't get overwhelmed. Segregate the oh, my mouse just stopped working. Segregate the targets. Pick a target, segregate it, flick to it. It doesn't matter if you miss, just reset. God damn it, this is making me look bad. Alright, now that you've done that, that's a simple exercise that you can do just to get used to head tracking. Head tracking will make it easier to keep your crosshair on the head when people are moving left and right, and it feels good, my dude. It feels good. Now, this is where you can develop your tapping now. Now, it's an unconventional method, but it gets you used to the feeling of tapping away. So like, just tapping away. All you need to do is consistently tap, even when you're moving. Just tap, 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 and it gets used to moving your crosshair and tapping, moving your mouse and tapping. It's not about getting the headshots right now. It's just moving your mouse and tapping. Now you'll slowly but surely start to get comfortable with your tapping. You'll be able to move your crosshair, keep 100% accuracy whilst you're tapping. Just keep tapping, tapping away. If you feel like you can't flick and tap, a great method to change the way that you think about it is put on a nice slow steady beat song. I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but something like it goes like this, just like, and tap every time you hear that beat. So like tap, 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 tap. Even when you're moving, tap, 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 tap. And this helps you understand timing of your taps. It's best to do it in a headshot deathmatch or just a normal deathmatch. Just run around the map, tap into the beat of a song, and don't panic spray, panic shoot. Just keep tapping away. Forget everybody else. Fucking disable your HUD if you have to. Just focus on tap, tap, tap. You'll eventually understand that tapping heads isn't about fucking amazing aim. It's about timing your shots and being able to determine when to flick to a person or when to just keep your crosshair still and shit like that. It'll develop over time. It doesn't happen overnight, right? Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the mentality side of it. A lot of people will try too hard to one tap. Do not overthink one tapping. Do not overthink your aim, and do not overthink trying to get that headshot. You've got to be confident enough in yourself not to try it, but to be able to do it. So rather than going around a corner and you see a guy running across and you're like, oh, I've got to keep on his head, oh, I'm missing the first shot, you're hesitating, you're missing your shots, and then you're like, shit, fucking hell, I'm so bad at this game, shit, my fucking cock out or some shit. Don't do that. Only start one tapping in real games when you're confident that you can do it. It will take a while for you to do. A really good way to like get confidence in one tapping is going into a 1v1 server. Any 1v1 server, any arena server, just hop in it and only go for one taps. Mute everybody, because I know everybody in 1v1 servers are fucking retarded, but just only go for those taps and relax. Taps and relax, right? Now, yeah, that's pretty much all about the mentality. You can't overthink it. Like, for instance, you could still go for the flick and the headshot, but you might want to go for the spray afterwards, just in case. Just quick burst, just in case you've missed your headshot, you've missed your mark. Now, yeah, that's pretty much it for mentality. That's mostly it for the video. I'll probably think of more ways to practice your aim. I usually just spend a lot of time in fucking aimbots and headshot deathmatch, just going around tapping. Not even trying to spray, just tapping. Flick, tap, flick, tap, flick, tap. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching my video. I'll probably make another tutorial video. This probably isn't the best tutorial video. There's probably better tutorial videos out there, but I'm here for you, my dudes. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to see more shit. I do usually post like a montage kind of thing every now and then, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Peace out, my dudes.